So let's get back to it. Oh god, that's right. I was searching this library, wasn't I? So who am I looking for a book from? Sure I couldn't. Health is more important than you. I don't... Oh wait, hold on. Work stuff. Dang it. I'm also on call, so... Okay. Hey, Mom. Do we decimal listen to thing? No, it's not, unfortunately. Alright. So we need to look for a book by Wylis Gunderson. This looks like this looks like a place where they thanked all of their donors and stuff. Dang, Mom, that's crazy. I didn't even know it was out. My game didn't update or anything. Alright, let's see. You have to do it in Steam. Well, that's what I thought. But normally Steam does it for you automatically. Alright, I'm starting to think it's not actually here. So let's get out of here. Not this time? Okay. Let's take all of those. So it's not in my library. She didn't sell it, right? You have only scrolls and wands. Oh, geez. Shields, items. Looking for books. Nothing there. What do you have? It also said 5 of 10, so I'm assuming it's a book that's like the 5th book out of a group of 10. Okay, he doesn't have anything. What about this person? Nothing. I did want to buy some more scrolls of restoration. Raider? No, just regular restoration. Buy 7 more of those. Okay. Mysterious Well. I don't know that I've actually ever come to this Mysterious Well. It's a lot of fun. You like the changes. I'll have to try it out eventually. What's in here? Bunch of garbage.
Not that I care.
Locked. It's like robbing my citizens. It was over here. There we go. What about the well? Well... Flail. Unholy flail +4. Key to a magical prison. What the heck is all this? I'm sorry, what is all this? Okay, so I have to defeat 45 of a certain type of powerful creature. When I've killed that, the exact number will reach 0, at which case the door can be opened. The charge is now 9, so that means I've killed 36 of them. Is there a way to see, like, how many creatures I've killed? Bestiary? I don't think it's going to tell me how many of each type I've killed. Their layers will be tagged by a special mark. Huh. Well, that's interesting. I am either dead or trapped in a magical prison in the barrow near the western spurs. You do not lack virtue. 45 monstrous creatures of all kinds. So the stipulation is the creature needs to be monstrous. Interesting. Uh... Okay. That's Kanara and Kaliki's house. Whose house is this? Okay, so it's not at the Capitol Library. Does Jod sell stuff? Maybe the innkeeper has it as well. I should check there.
How may I serve you, Your Highness?
Oh. There's a way to the inn. I think it's over here. Yep. Tavern, I mean. Alina, I need to find a rare book. Probably asked the vendors, haven't you? If not, then do that. And if you have, oh, I know who you should ask. Talk to Vertil the blacksmith. Vertil the blacksmith. Interesting. Where is Vertil? Vertil. You have any books by Wylis Gunderson? Like you're interrogating me. Of course I do. Everyone says he's bad, but I like him. The guy writes with feeling. I mean, used to write. Does the phrase 5th in 10 mean anything to you? He has a book titled 10 Adventures. Some of his best work. Can I borrow this? Of course. Alright, I have to go. Alright. Discuss the discovery with Jubilist. Go talk to him, shall we? What up, man? I found Gunderson's book, the one we were looking for. Let me see. It's a good thing I'm a follower of Shellen, or I'd thrown this into the fire right now. Draw the deity's wrath. Just look at this language. Shivering, she clanged to my shoulder and whispered, "Wylis, you are my only hope. Only your well-developed adventuring skills, your daring mind, merciless eloquence, and shameless courage can save a poor girl like me." Wow. But I digress. We need something that's 5th in 10. Obviously, it's about the 5th adventure from this book. The name of the chapter is In the Corner of the Tavern. Sounds like a place, but which tavern is it? The nearest one? And who or what should we look for there? Wait, I know the place. The tavern and the number 24. I suppose that's a place and time, or rather a date. The 24 that's contained a dozen times in a dozen. That is the 24th of each month. I propose we meet at the Capital Tavern next 24th and see what happens. Alright, what day is it? Today is the 19th. Well, that's convenient. Dude, Oh, I found it. I had a cappy hair on my eyeball. I was like, something is right there and I can see it. Alright, so I have to wait until the 24th. What time of day is it? 6 a.m. Perfect. Alright, let's put some stuff away here. Silver medallions I can sell. So we're good there. Okay. The 24th. Treasures of the Ancients with a DC of 30 cannot succeed. This has a DC of 30, cannot succeed. Okay, projects. Support. Strengthen Magar's skin. Support. Well, I can't support because that'll waste 14 days. How long does Magar's skin take? 20 days. Magar's skills, sorry. Do I don't have to be here for this, right? Okay, no. Okay, good. Runaways, DC 27, and the contract DC 31. Barf, dude. Okay, Runaways. Who can do this? DC 27. Literally nobody. God, it's such a pain in the dick. Okay. She can do that. You can do that. You can do that. And Haram can try that one. Alright, so let's start all these. They all have a 0% chance of success. But I think if they roll a natural 20, they still succeed. So... Alright, so now it's the 24th. So now we go to the inn and look in the corner. Back to the city. Tavern. Hey, there's Gwendolyn. Someone carved a body poem.
I'm Commander Shepard, and Awesome Matt G is my favorite streamer on Twitch.
Hey, Devoid, how are you? Thanks for the resub. Holy crap. How's everything going with you? Carved a body poem about the origin of the name Staglord. Looks like that's our moon, and I'd like to know what's leaving her path means to her. And more importantly, how all this is related to the story of the gnomes. I hope we're about to find out. A girl with unusually silver gray hair is looking gloomily into her mug of ale. She notices Jubilus clearing his throat. She raises her face and brightens. Oh, they told me that the king of the stolen land walks the streets and feasts with everyone in the taverns, but I never believed it. Forgive me, your highness, I am Luna Katari. You have an unusual name. I was born with bright, Did I trim the beard? Yes, I did. I trimmed it, a few weeks ago. I need to trim it again because it's starting to get, like, at that point where, like, my mustache is getting into my mouth and stuff. The midwives never saw an Asmar before. They were frightened, but my mother, not a bit. She said her daughter's hair was silver like the moon, which meant I was blessed by Desna, hence the name. Actually, I've always been drawn to faraway countries, like anyone touched by the moon goddess, but I've never been beyond the river kingdoms. Tell us about yourself. Yeah, I noticed that, like, I was trying to do a lucid beard, right? So, like, I was trying to grow it longer and get it fuller, but once it gets to about this length here, that's about where it stops looking good. And then it just looks like I'm a hobo. So I was like, no, I'm just going to keep it at roughly this length. Trim it once every 2 or 3 weeks. I'm a messenger. I deliver correspondence from Bovoy to Maivan and back. Usually reports about rich merchants, underlings, and his orders for them. My parents live in Bovoy. And the girl I love in Maivan. I should charge him and give him beard tips. No, I wish I could grow his beard. His beard is epic. Although I get the feeling you might prefer it more this length on him. I always dreamed of becoming a traveler, but that's not easy for the daughter of a weaver and a washerwoman. I was glad to find this messenger job, though. I thought that was pretty, you'll trim it while he sleeps. Nice. I thought that was pretty lucky, but now I'm traveling the same road over and over every month. I even sit here in your tavern on the 24th of every month, right on schedule. The monotony is driving me to tears, but what can I do? I can't be everywhere all at once, and I can't stand the thought of settling down. Hey, what's up, Lucid? How are you, sir? Jubilus was listening surprisingly carefully, leans over to you and says, do you see it now? When the moon leaves her path, it's another part of the riddle. It looks like we need to somehow convince our new friend to quit her well-trodden path and set off somewhere new. Plus, it would be good for her. The same road each month. If I were her, I would have drowned myself a long time ago. Leech sooner. What is my persuasion? +2, okay. Chaotic, good. Offer her 3,000 golds. Here, take it. You can spend it on traveling and seeing the world, together with your love if she agrees. I'll do that. The girl looks at the coins in disbelief. But this is a very large sum. Of course, you're the king, but you barely know me. Take it, take it. Believe me, traveling is contagious. You take one small step from your house and you'll never be able to stop. The world is beautiful. Is a hiccup. The world is beautiful, especially when you're not discovering it alone. Not that I myself, He pretends to wipe his glasses. I'll leave you one of my latest almanacs to help you find your way around at the start. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I don't even know how to repay you, but on the other hand, maybe I do. Please take this. It's a relic my family received from an elven ancestor. According to the family legend, the one who deciphers the map will find 3 things: an incredibly sad secret, a true treasure, and a door to another world which will never open again. The entrance to a certain dungeon is marked here, but there's nothing to say where to go looking. You're a king, with all of the best scientists and travelers serving you. Surely you'll be able to read this map. Thank you again. Now I have to go. Bye! The moon has left her path, But now who can explain to me what the host didn't simply tell us? Go to the dungeon located here? Why make us run around in circles? But let's have a look at the map. What do we have here? Why, I recognize the area around Candlemere at first glance. There are ancient ruins in the area. This dungeon must contain the traces of the very first gnomes to visit Galarian. Well, our goal is clear. Now we just need to achieve it. A cave from Luna's map has been revealed. Gained a buttload of experience. Explore the cave from Luna's map. Alright, so let's leave. Take our normal group. Lucid's gonna wake up in the middle of the night and he's just gonna hear bzzz. He's gonna reach up and he's gonna have the reverse mohawk where she just chunked out the middle part of his beard. And he's gonna be like, no! He could be like Darth Vader from Episode 3. Wait, how much time do I have until the thing of the stuff and junk? 42 days. Okay, I've got time. Don't shave the whole thing off, because that's just sacrilege. I vote not to trim it at all, but I'm also not one to tell you what to do. So. Ooh, interesting. Uh-oh. Zay's ghost. A flickering shadow stands before you, trembling and chanting something indistinct. In its silhouette, you barely recognize the figure of a gnome girl dressed in rags. No, we need to try it again. The door will open. I promise them. I promise. Who are you? The ghost pays you no attention. I promise them to open this door, to return everyone home. Bursting into a long, bleak laugh, the ghost makes a move as if she runs to run away, but then freezes and gives you an eerily attentive look. Who am I? I am Zay, a wizard. I am the one who brought everyone here. This place, once the Lantern King himself opened a gate from this dominion to Galarian here. He abandoned the road, but I thought I could open the portal again, or ask for help from an eldest. Return us all home. I was wrong. The door didn't open. We all lost color one by one. Poor creature, we should not have relied on the mercy of the gods. So you were one of the gnomes from the first world? What happened? The ghost lets out a strange sound, half moan, half dull laughter. I lived a long, long life there in the first world. Many long lives. I traveled, created, and danced upon the edge of the abyss, and then fell into the clouds. I died to be born again, with none of my strengths and skills, but with all the memories of the wonders I've seen. But eternity can become tedious, even for a soul that's forever young. Many older gnomes suffered it before we knew what the bleaching was. Sooner or later, there's not enough novelty anymore, so we all grew fascinated with the new game, death. One of the eldest created it. Of course, he was just borrowing it based on his observations from the true gods. He drew a string from the River of Souls and created his own little circle of births, deaths, and judgments. Imitating the almighty Pharasma, he judged the souls that he owned and determined their further paths. It was so new, so exciting. Many gnomes volunteered. If not us, then who? But those who took from the goddess of death must be ready for the consequences. The Lady of Graves brought her wrath upon the creative eldest. He was stripped of his power and forever doomed to serve in her court. And we gnomes were torn from the first world and bound to the River of Souls, like all creatures of the material plane. Therefore we lived like the rest, died like the rest, and learned all the pain of the bleaching. Our game had become our reality, and no longer could we tire of its fun and return to another one. You call this punishment? You should see what the mother of monsters does to wrongdoers. Off with their arms and legs. Head replace your hind. Jubilus looks at the ghost, shaken. It seems to be one of the rare moments of the gift of speech is lost to him. But this is not how I supposed it happened. Respected Zay, I understand that your condition does not allow for long conversations. Perhaps you could tell me. Ghost listens to him with an eerie of tension. Of course I could. I could do many things. I tried many ways to open the portal, everything except sacrifice. A little blood would come in handy.
The hard way.
Of course it would. What are you guys? Ghastly Guard, Chaotic Evil. There's only 2. This is undead. You guys aren't undead, are you? I don't think so. Well, screw it. Let's check. They are. Okay. Let's haste everybody.
Nok-Nok used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Looks like everybody succeeded. Nok-Nok failed. What did that do to Nok-Nok? He's panicked. A creature that's, I don't know what panicked does, though. Guess we'll find out.
Out of my way!
Okay. Got him. The ghost freezes and holds herself by the shoulders and sways back and forth, repeating it over and over and again. I promised, I promised. That's rather a foolish performance, little ghost. You've staged a fine series of foolish performances. Playing the game of death, contacting an eldest not known for his mercy, trying to open a door that leads nowhere. But who are we addressing? Greetings, Thorgrim. And of course, you, most persistent of researchers. We see you solved our riddle. We did. I might still fail to understand why you sent us the long way around instead of just telling us everything from the beginning. Some truths must be discovered to be known, or seen with your own eyes. God, owie. Is what Zay told us true? About the game of death and Pharasma's punishment? Yes. One of our eldest brothers thought he could steal from a deity. The gnomes that answered his call thought they could play at death. Death decided otherwise. Is there any way to change what happened and help the gnomes? If there is, we know nothing of it. The eldest can do many things, but as you both know, it is not enough to confront a deity, especially one such as Pharasma. We have learned our lesson and do not play with the toys of others. Does that mean that this was all in vain? Of course not. The journey is more often more important than the destination. Be satisfied with the secret you have won. The day I can simply be satisfied with something, I'll bleach. You say we learned our lesson, so you're one of the eldest hosts? You hear a laugh from under the hood. Oh, we're tired of answering this question, and the many that follow it. Ask us again next time, especially since the next time for you will be the first time for us. Why are you here? The right question at last. As I suspected, you've realized there's no way to save all the gnomes from the bleaching. You cannot return them to the first world and restore their connection to their homeland. Even if there were a successfully desperate and powerful enough creature to do it, their actions would not be looked mercifully by the Lady of Graves. Though it cannot be done for all, it can still be done for one. We are ready to offer this gift as a token of our appreciation for your exciting adventure and your solution to the riddle. Do you hear, Sir Jubilist? You, personally, may become reconnected with the First World. You won't be entirely protected from death if you remain in Galarian, but you will be forever spared from the bleaching. Whenever you visit the First World, which we are aware you desire passionately, then you'll be as immortal as any Fae. Jubilist fixes his glasses nervously. It's the only chink in his nonchalant facade. If this gift cannot help the whole gnome race, then I have no need of it. Of course, I'm not immune to vanity, but I've always been ready to share the burden of mortality with the others who bear it on their shoulders. I'll even keep wearing these stupid glasses. I'll survive without the immortality of the First World, and face the bleaching when it comes, as all gnomes have done before me. Great, can I get his gift instead? You're doing the right thing, Jubilist. I'm glad we understand each other. Well, my decision isn't changing. I decline the gift of the eldest. We aren't easy to surprise, but you managed it. Very well, a rejection is a rejection, but gifts of the eldest are not so easy to withdraw from the world. They must find an owner somewhere, one way or another. So what should we do? To whom should we grant what has been promised? Let's give it to Zay. The exhausted ghost deserves some peace. That's a worthy idea. What do you say, host? Can you grant the ghost peace instead of giving me immortality and everything that goes along with it? 1,000-year-old insane ghost again? Well, why not? But we will do much more than simply give her peace. You'd be surprised how little difference there is between nowhere and here and now. She will open her door just when she was always meant to. You have rejected the gift, but we will not leave you without any reward. We offer you a trifle, the chance to sometimes glimpse eternity in the corner of your eye, just as we do. Now you can remember the history of things. Those who wander searching for mysteries and ancient relics might find the skill useful. And now, farewell. When you finally succumb to the bleaching, you may remember this moment and wonder what to think. Only time knows. Awesome. All right, so let's head home. New events, magical prison. I wonder if that's one of the places with the monstrous creatures. I'm going to take a look around real quick, because it said it would mark places. Seems to have only marked that. Alright, let's go to the Lonely Barrow.
March, march. All I do is march.
Nice. Alright, it said it was here. Magical prison. Wait a second. I don't really fear any Cyclopses that could be in here now. Oh, is it this door here? I remember this door now. Interesting. I bet you that's it. Well, I still need, I lost the key. It's in my inventory somewhere. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I still have 9 monstrous creatures to kill. Unless it thinks it's down here, perhaps. Maybe the game still thinks there's enemies for me to kill here? Is this possible? Oh, it's this gate. The door will open to the strongest. Defeat the monsters, get the key from the dungeon, and enter. Examine the barrier. The barrier feels slightly warm and somehow alive to the touch. Odd patterns and magical symbols glimpse on its simmering surface. Among them, you notice numerous pictures of various animals, monsters, and unusual creatures. You answer some questions. Tell me about the monsters. I will mark their lairs, seek them out, and defeat them. After all fall, you may, the door will open for you. I will mark them for you, it says. So now are they marked on my map, perhaps? Okay. I don't see anything marked. Huh. Interesting. Let's go to the throne room. Sparkling helmet. Creature that attacks the wearer of this helmet with a melee weapon, an unarmed strike, or natural weapons takes 1d6 electric damage. Somebody's gotta not have a hat on, right? What is yours? Oh, he already has that. Okay. Well, never mind. "39 days. It's Tristan. Is Jubilus doing something? Yeah, he's doing something that takes 13 days. Runaways failure. Spider invasion failure. Disaster for treasure. Disaster for balance. What are we looking at now? Anybody come to the... Nope. 29 days. An attack on the bald hilltop is expected in 2 weeks. Okay. Technical issue. The circus triumph. Excellent. Alright. So can I go to the Bald Hilltop now? Because it says it'll be in 2 weeks. But this says 26 days. So I think I need to wait 2 weeks. And then the attack occurs. Alright, now let's go to the Bald Hilltop. Should be like only 1 day has passed since then. Since the 14-day grace period. Alright, a new project minting coins. What on earth is this? Adamantine Golem. A strange golem enters the throne room. It is seriously hurt, barely moving its arms. Help us, help. Harem. A frowning Harem responds quickly. How do you like that? Again, someone needs our help, and again it has to do with the golems. Does any of this seem familiar? Those simpletons from Skega must have dug up something and got themselves into trouble again. The priest remarks are punctuated by terrible clanging as the golem collapses to the ground. And I warned them they were wooing death. I warned them. Let's return to that little fortress that couldn't get inside and see what happened to them this time. Okay, sure. Just don't go without me. Warm embrace. Okay. I'm waiting for onslaught to be delivered. What is warm embrace? Kind of worthless. Let's get out of here. We gotta go to Bald Hilltop quickly. Yep. Hold on, can I start that project for minting coins? Population census. He's already gone doing that. That's fine. We can wait. All right. Unstable portal.
How much longer, I wonder?
First things first here. We're going to go... That's 10 minutes per level. This is 1 round per level.
Confide in me.
I don't need communal delay poison.
I shall end this suffering.
Whoa, what on earth is that? Immense Mandragora. Alright, hold on. You are Fey, are you not? Chaotic evil plant.
Ah, good, you dead.
No strike with me.
Let us strike as one!
I was going to do haste, but I got to deal with this.
Cannot hide from me.
Eventually, I'm going to kill one of these.
I don't like you.
Okay.